not quite to the same level that they love Joe. I'm just putting Joe that much higher up there on the I will die to protect this quarterback from a defensive lineman going after him is a hell of a like thing to say. I mean, and Steve Young, honestly, I think as great of a quarterback as he was, throwing accuracy, be able to get outside the pocket and make a play on the run. The one thing that happened all too often is he got blindsided, and maybe we just had fucking right tackles, and our left tackle was strong.
But he was running into fucking big hits too.
No, but listen,
just getting blindsided.
Steve Young was not Joe Montana when it came to the clutch gene, like we talked about. Joe was different. He's one of the most crazy competitive clutch players in sports history. He's up there with Jordan, and I guess Kobe apparently had that attitude, but he wasn't. I don't think he was as successful as them.
But Jake, do you ever remember Steve Young missing a lot of throws in these big games? I don't. I remember him getting just absolutely punished.
I remember some.
Dude, that's Montana got punished out, though. I could say the same shit about every Mahomes loss in the playoffs. When Mahomes is lost in the playoffs, his lines just fucked him. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I just remember
gut feelings I had as a kid watching Steve Young, and there were some very important series where he went 3 and out. I remember that, and that I don't take it away from. I love the guy. I think he was amazing, but he didn't have that magical quality that.
What's interesting is my blinders. Oh, sorry, my blinders never even heard a point like you made, which is so funny. I've always just seen the underachieve, which is funny to think of the Niners as sucking. You're kind of claiming the Niners weren't that good, and he's the reason they were. He's the reason they competed.
I don't buy that.
That's
the
what
Niners. The Niners D was
what I heard.
Always.
Well, if they weren't okay,
for me, the Niners D was dope. They were always.
I might have stated it too strong, but that's what I kind of heard from you, Jake. I heard you saying Steve Young carried the Niners to being as good as Dallas and Green Bay. While I
didn't mention that at all. What are you talking about? I didn't say anything close to that.
What do you mean?
I was talking about how
Joe
Montana had a great offensive run.
Come out. You're forgetting. 5 minutes ago, I talked a bunch of shit about how Young underachieved, right? I said, in my opinion, Young only got bought the one championship, and then what he did was continue to lose to the Packers and continue to lose to the Cowboys. And then you talked about how the offense wasn't nearly as good.
Right, after that first Super Bowl he had.
And he was the one actually bringing them to that. And I'm saying I had never even thought of it that way because of how much of a sort of hater I have been of Young, was that maybe he was actually the reason they could even compete with Green Bay and Dallas.
Yeah,